The consumer mentality that we have, that is a very dangerous thing.
Exactly.
Right? How do you think in terms of addressing this consumer mentality that we have?
I'm going to tell you how we can partially fight it. Psychologically, Carter G. Woodson. It's going to be hard for you to convince the African to spend his money with the African.
Yes.
It's not going to happen until we grow up another generation. But I can't convince you to spend your money with us. But I can convince you to keep your money in the same place with us until you spend it. That's why you got to build a black bank in the UK. You got to have a black bank because if all black people have their money centralized in one holding institution, you need $50,000. Build a whole new modern state-of-the-art radio station. If all of our money in the same place, we can float that loan. Brother over here need $100,000. He's going to build an auto repair shop where he's going to teach young people how to fix cars. We can float that loan. You need money. You get a new house. He need money. He about to put his children through college. If all of our money is in the same holding institution, we can float everybody's economic loan in need at a very low interest because it's our money. Problem is, black people don't have access to capital.
No.
If you want a loan, you got to go to the white man. He ain't giving you that. And if you trying to open up a business on the strip with the white folk, you ain't going to get the loan because they don't want you there. They don't care how good your credit is. You might even have enough deposit, but we don't want you here. So you don't get the loan. The only way we're going to be able to improve our economic opportunity and vitality is by having an African-owned holding institution. We got to be able to borrow on our own dollar the same way the white man does. And then let me tell you real quick, Honorable, what they do. This is where the black church is a problem. The black churches keep their money in the white bank.
Yeah, that's right.
And black people can't even get a loan from the bank where the damn Jesus money is at. And then the white man gives a loan to another white man on your Jesus money. And then that white man comes to West London and buys up 2 houses, tear them down, build them up, turn them into expensive mansions, lofts, and then price you out of your house because you can't afford the taxes. And so before you realize it, your money that you gave the pastor every Sunday actually made you homeless.
Okay, I hear that. Now, how are we going to address the issue where we're talking about where the church is concerned and
That's
doing exactly that? That I find is very difficult.
We've been conditioned not to question religious leadership.
Yes.
And the pastors know it. Our congregation will never question because we are representations of the Lord.
Yes.
And we got to get our people to separate the representative from the real deal. He's just a human being. See, the one thing we got to recognize is that the pimp, the politician, and the preacher is the same person with 3 uniforms.
Different cloaks.
Different clothes. Yes. And we got to make sure that people can see them. Don't let the religion cloud your judgment as to the character of the person who's standing in front of you. If we don't get to a point where we can critically assess and evaluate and hold accountable the religious leaders, we're not going to get anywhere because they got the minds of our people. But here's another strategy. They go to church because they don't see another way. They go to church because at least at church, I can get an emotional fix for the week. Just like you go to alcohol, cigarettes, food, they go to church. It's
narcotics.
Their spiritual narcotic. Yes. A religious narcotic every Sunday. I get my fix to get me through the week. But why do you need a fix in the first place? Because economically you're devastated. Your family's messed up. You're dealing with depression. You're dealing with sexual molestation. You're unhappy. You're going to church because there's something in you that craves some sort of peace and you can't bring it to yourself. So the job of the conscious community is to start taking care of the needs of our people. If you take care of the needs, they will leave the church. The other thing is we need to focus on our people who don't even go to church in the first place, like them damn corner boys. They're not even in church. Let's come up with a program to bring them back in, and they will come. You want to get 1 million black people to show up at any event? Tell them you got a job. You want 1 million youth to show up at any event? Let them know you got employment. Once you start meeting the needs, the people come. Elijah Muhammad did it. Marcus Garvey did it. Black Panthers did it. Noble Drew Ali did it. They all different ideologically. But what did they all have in common? We provided some kind of service
Food,
to the
clothing,
people.
and shelter.
And the problem with us, the conscious people, the smart people, we offer no damn services to our people. And until we change that, the church will continue to beat us out for the attention and loyalty of our folk.
Rise up for that. No, rise up for that. If they want to get more, if they want to get more of this dynamic information, they have to really check it out.
Bless, Elder, if we can. Gotta squeeze the youth in.
Yeah, man.
Pharaoh Sirah, come to the mic, my brother.
Yeah, man, for real.
This is the brother who got me here. He set it up, so I want to give him an opportunity to talk about Free African Movement and what they stand for. Bless.
Well, basically, bless up everyone.
Yes, sir.
Black Power.
Well, basically, last year we come to a couple of lectures. Before we was at Umar's lecture, we went to other lectures, and we saw that we wasn't really welcomed when we come in because no one knew who we were or if anyone had sent us there. Didn't feel welcome at all. So after we see Umar and the way he was going on, what he was talking about, what he was putting across it, obviously come to our ideologies to be similar. I think the spokesman should take over because he's I'm the chairman.
Come on.
Respect Fire Bingi, Free Africa Movement. See? We are the place.
Black Power.
Yeah? We are the first Pan-African liberation movement, youth-initiated movement in the UK that we know of. Zine?
Yes, sir.
Inspired by Umar Johnson and the elders them that hold it up in London. Yeah? The Free Africa Movement is Free Africa Move. What it means for black people is move, organize, centralize, mobilize and rise. What it means for the European is move, get out of our way.
That's right.
Get out of our way because we have work to do within our own nation in order to build. And we not stop, So we understand as a youth that we are the ones that are going to inherit all of this.
That's right.
All of this struggle. So we're getting ready. And we're fully ready and we're not stopping. And we give thanks for all of the ancestors first. It's an ancestral thing, Yes. It's an ancestral thing. And we not cause no division. Because we see within the elders, the worst thing. The worst thing is all the division. We argue over things that don't matter. That don't matter. Yeah? And at the end of the day, and the youths them I suffer from that. And the youths them I suffer. We are argue over Jesus or Muhammad. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I don't care. I want you to argue over whether we're going to have food on our plates and whether we're going to work together in order to create that. So what we're seeing is the Pan-African way is the only real way for Africans in these times. Well, I'm going to say that one more time. The Pan-African way is the only way for Africans in these times because it is the only one that puts Africans first globally. And we become strong as a unit globally. That's why Team Pan-Africa, for me, is the biggest thing for Africans since Marcus Garvey. Because it's the only thing that I can see that is going around and able to unite, organize, centralize, mobilize Africans globally. So when we come together and people say, yo, Africans from the US, UK, Jamaica, Haiti, Brazil, them all get together. And when the people globally see that solidarity, it's the next thing, because that's all the youths need to see. The solidarity, and the youths them, they're going to march. Only reason why the youths them now, they come to a lecture and they say, this one don't like that one don't like this one. So I come from the streets, I fight my brother, and now I have to come in the conscious community and still fight my brother. It don't make no sense. So what we're saying is, Free Africa Move. Team Pan-African.
Black Power.
And last, I want to thank my brother representing New Black Panther Party of London. Black Power. I was on the phone with attorney Malik Zulu Shabazz. He invited me to go with him to South Africa, but I wasn't able to make it a couple weeks ago.
We're going next June on a big Pan-African
Next June, I'll probably be on that with you.
Black Power.
And I'm going to be in Harlem for the 15th year anniversary of the Million Youth Movement. Attorney Shabazz got with me, so we're going to do it big. The first time he and I will be on the same stage together.
Beautiful.
September 7th, Harlem, New York. New Black Panther Party. Team Pan-Africa, Dr. Umar. It's going down. Shout out to Galaxy Radio. Always giving Dr. Umar a voice. Y'all were so instrumental in getting folks to come out because, the Europeans and some Negropeans suppressed the flyers, but y'all kept pushing. So support Galaxy Radio. Push it out there.